When can I see you again? My heart stops when you let me in. Girl, I want this for life.
Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's look is going to be a Carrie Underwood inspired look from New Year's Eve last night. Originally, I tried to film something similar. I lost part of my footage that I filmed, so that was kind of frustrating, but I figured after I saw her performance last night and it was so similar to mine, I was like, I have to do another video and refilm this. So that is what I did. So we have a really gold, kind of smoky bronzed eye, and then just a lighter nude lip, and she had her hair kind of, I mean, it was up, but it was almost more like kind of 80s inspired, I would say, or something. I personally wouldn't wear that, I guess. So anyway, I did my hair up just kind of in my usual bun that I do, just to kind of get it out of my face to show off the makeup, and I tried to find some similar earrings to hers too. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. I'm planning on posting a lot more videos for 2016, so please subscribe and like the videos, and if you guys have any other ideas or looks that you want me to do, please comment below. Thank you for watching. To start my eye today, I'm taking my IT brushes for Ulta. This is the blurring concealer brush, and I'm buffing the MAC Pro Longwear concealer all over my lid. Now going in with the Lorac matte palette, I am taking the color Linen and just setting my eye base. And for my brow highlight today, I'm just using a flat shader brush and going in with MAC Nylon. Now going back to our same Lorac matte palette, I'm going in with the color Latte, and I'm just taking a blending brush. This one is by MAC, it's the 224, and this is just going to be our transition color, so I'm just kind of buffing this all over my crease. And now going back in with our second color, this is Corduroy from the same palette, and I am putting this on my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just keeping this on the outer portion of our eye and then slightly blending it in. So now to give us more of that bronzed look like Carrie's, I'm taking the color Bronze, obviously, by MAC, and just using the same Sigma brush and applying that right over top of Corduroy. And I'm just going to go back with my MAC Fluffy brush and just kind of slightly blend everything together. So now for the gold lid, I'm taking MAC's Loose Pigment. It's just called Gold. It's just a really fine gold glitter. And I'm going to be applying this with my MAC 242 brush. And I'm also using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. I personally like to dip my brush into the glue, apply a little bit to my lid first, and then go ahead and dip my brush back into the glue and then pick up glitter afterwards. I feel like that's kind of the best way I found to get the glitter to stick. No matter what, you're going to have a little bit of fallout, but the glitter glue definitely helps prevent a lot of that. So we're going to do a little bit of a wing liner today. I'm using the Inglot Black Liner, the gel liner. This is number 77. I love this liner. I feel like it's super dark and super black. Some of them aren't this dark that I have tried. I'm going to be applying this with my MAC 211 eyeliner brush. I got this brush probably like a month ago, and this one has actually been my favorite one that I've tried so far. I don't know, I still have problems with gel liner sometimes. I feel like some days it's easier than others. My best advice to you guys is just to practice. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at this even over the past couple months. It's just gotten easier and easier for me to do. My other tip for you guys is definitely keep your brush nice and clean. I go back and I have to clean my brush a couple times if I feel like the liner is getting a little bit dry, and definitely scoop up new liner and close the lid in between. So after we get our wing done, I'm just going to go ahead and rim the bottom of my eyes, and I'm also going to connect them in the inner tear duct as well. So now we're going to take some of that bronze to our lower lid, and I'm just putting this on with my Sigma short shader brush and just kind of buffing out that black. And now for our inner eyelid highlight, I'm going to go back in with MAC Nylon, and I'm just putting this on with my Sigma Small Tapered Blending. This is the E45, and I'm just going to pop on a pair of the Ardell lashes. These are the double wispies, and I'm just using my duo glue to put those on. Now moving on to the face, I'm starting with the Hourglass number 28 primer, and over top of that I'm using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I don't really like the Hourglass 28 as an actual like primer to fill in any pores. I like it for people who have really dry skin. I have had really dry skin the past like week or so. I had a peel, so my face is still kind of dry and flaky in some spots, especially around my mouth area. So I like to put that on first just to keep any kind of flakiness and dry spots away. And anybody with more like mature skin or anybody with dry skin in general, that would be great to put on top if you're working on any clients. And now for foundation today, I am actually mixing two of my MAC foundations. I'm using the Studio Sculpt and I'm also using the Studio Fix. The only reason I'm mixing them is because I'm super pale right now and my Studio Fix fluid is too dark for me, so I put a little bit of my lighter one in there just to lighten it up a little bit. Normally I do like the Studio Fix fluid by itself more so than the Studio Sculpt. It just goes on a little bit better and it's a little bit lighter. For concealer today, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the color NW20, and I'm just kind of patting this on right under my eye area and on the sides of my nose, and just kind of going back and forth and really pressing that into my skin. This is the MAC 287 concealer brush. I love this brush. After I get this pretty much all blended out, I'm going back over top with my MAC Prep and Prime. This is the color Light Boost, and I'm also going to put this on any other spots that I want to be highlighted, and then just go ahead and blend that out with my Beauty Blender.
You just hit my line, talking about when I'm gone, I want you, when I'm gone, I need you. Girl, can I see you? Can I see you? Can I see you? Can I see you again? Can I see you? Can I see you? Can I see you? When can I see you again? My heart stops when you let me in. Girl, I want this for life. I threw them birds to the other side.
Now for our contour today, I'm using the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit, and I'm applying the color Light Sculpt with my Velvet Luxe Soft Focus Sculpting Brush. It is the number 315 brush. This is one of the IT brushes for Ulta. I actually bought this a long time ago and I never was using it, and then I started using this with my cream contours and I actually really like it a lot. I feel like it makes it super easy to blend out the contour with very little effort, I guess you could say. Now to set our cream contour, I'm going back in with the Anastasia Powder Contour Kit, and this is the color Fawn, and I'm using my Luxie Lush number 504 large angled brush just to go back over everything and set it, and just make sure you're kind of blending upwards and buffing everything out. I'm just going to lightly contour my nose with my NARS Ida brush, and I'm using the same Anastasia contour powder. To set my highlighted areas, I'm going to be mixing together banana and vanilla, and I'm just going to be applying this with my MAC 227 brush, and I'm just going to kind of pack that right underneath my eyes and use the same triangle shape that we applied our concealer with. And I'm also going to go over my nose and the middle of my forehead, anywhere that we applied the cream highlight to. I'm also taking this right underneath our cheek highlight just to really carve out that contour, and you can see what a big difference that makes after we put that highlight right underneath there. Now I'm taking my MAC 187 brush. This is just a stippling brush, and I'm going over my entire face and just kind of buffing everything all together, making sure everything is nice and blended. For blush today, I'm going to be using MAC Gingerly, and I'm just applying this with my Sigma blush brush right to the apples of my cheek and just kind of blending that upwards. For my highlight today, I'm using the Anastasia Illuminator in So Hollywood, and I'm applying this with the A23 brush. I like to douse myself in highlighter, as somebody commented on my last video, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing that. To finish off my eyes, I'm applying a couple coats of the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I'm applying that to my bottom lashes and then also to my false lashes, just to kind of blend those and my natural lashes together. So today I'm going to be lining my lips with MAC's lip liner in the color Barely Nude, and on top of that I'm applying my favorite nude lipstick. This is MAC in the color Blankety. This is pretty much my go-to nude lip color. And to finish that off, I'm going to be applying MAC's lip gloss, and this is the color Oyster Girl. And now just to finish off our eyes, I'm just going to add a little bit more of Nylon in my tear duct. And that completes today's look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you'll be seeing much more from me in 2016. Thanks, everybody.